Hello, Liz Wood here. We're about to take a look at uploading and downloading files within Google Drive, your computer, and even the web. So there are different reasons why we may want our files in different places. So for example, I may want a particular file within my Google Drive because I want to share it with a colleague, or maybe I'm working on it from my work computer and my home computer. So for ease of access, I'm looking at Google Drive. On the flip side, you may want a file saved to your computer so you can edit it within the Microsoft Suite or Adobe, anything like that. So there are a couple of different options for us. We're going to take a look at within the drive and our computer, and then there's a great Chrome extension that I want to share with you. But first, let's look at downloading a file that you have within your Google Drive already. This could be a file that you've put there or someone shared with you. So within my upload download folder, I have my Accessibility Computer Science Digital Fluency Standards examples. They're in my drive, but I want them saved to my computer. I'm going to move my cursor over the file and right-click. This menu comes up where we can move, we can share, we can also download. So I'm going to click on this download button, and the file pops up on the bottom of my screen. It's going to open within my web browser because that's the setting I have on my computer, and most computers that I've seen in my district are similar. Yours may come up somewhere else. Now I have the option to print it or download it. You see the arrows pointing down for download. I'm going to click on it. My computer's going to take a second to think. And now you can see that my actual computer file storage comes up, and I can save this wherever I want to save it. Now let's say you have a file on your computer, but you want it in your Google Drive. So you can either right-click in a blank spot within your folder, or click on the New button. And you can see that we can upload a file or even an entire folder from our computer. So if I go to File Upload, it's going to take a second to think. This is connecting Drive to my computer. And now I can pick whichever file I want. Here I have my accessibility standards. I can either double click or I can open. Once I select it, you'll see that the computer tells me it's uploading, and there we go. It's in the folder that I'm currently working on, in my upload download folder. Let's say you upload it somewhere by mistake and you want to reorganize it. You can just right-click and use the Move to bounce it around. Now it's going to keep the naming convention that was saved on your computer, and vice versa if you go from Drive to your computer. So if you upload something and then want to change the name, you can always right-click and go to this rename. Okay, so we've looked at uploading and downloading, but what if there's a file on the web that you want to save? Now you can download the file to your computer and then upload it to your drive, or we can use a nifty Chrome extension to make the process easier for us. So here I'm on the Chrome Web Store, and there's this great extension called Save to Google Drive. You can search this in the Chrome Web Store. It will also be linked within our Google Classroom. Now, this is made by Google, so it comes from a trustworthy source, and I feel comfortable downloading this to my computer and attaching it to my Chrome. Now, this will only work on Chrome, so if you're using Firefox or Microsoft Edge, it will not work, but on Chrome it does. So I'm going to add this to Chrome. It's making sure that I actually want this added. Now it pops up next to my puzzle piece that shows extensions, and I can see that Save to Google Drive is now an active Chrome extension. So let's say I'm still looking at my Computer Science and Digital Fluency Learning Standards. I've got my K1 band here, and I want this in my Google Drive. I want to be able to access it no matter where I am. I want to access it quickly. I want to share it with a colleague. So instead of download, I'm going to go to print. Now this isn't actually going to print it because now I have the option to save to Google Drive. We've always had the option to save as a PDF from print, but now because that extension is active, I can save it to Google Drive and I press print, even though it's saving. When I go to my main Drive homepage, right here, those standards show up. You can see I literally just downloaded them, but I want to keep my files organized, so I'm going to move it back to our Google driver's license under assignments and upload download, and I'm going to move it here. And there you go. Now my accessibility standards are living together, and I easily was able to maneuver from the web to Drive without using my computer as a middleman. So today we took a look at uploading files to Google Drive. We looked at downloading files from Drive to your computer, and we saw a cool Chrome extension that allows us to automatically save web-based files to Drive. So good luck with your upload download, and as always, please reach out if you need any help. Thanks for watching.